Hi everyone! In this video, I'm going to be making a vision board in my bullet journal. A vision board is a collection of images chosen by you to represent your dreams and your goals. And the idea is that the more you can visualize something, really visualize it, the more you'll attract those things and the more likely you are to achieve them. You've probably seen lots of vision boards on YouTube already, and the really nice thing is that there's different ways to do it and you can just do what works for you. I'm going to be combining affirmations with my vision board. I think affirmations alone are really helpful because they're reminders to believe in yourself, and bringing them to life with images will make them even more powerful. If you're thinking about doing a vision board for yourself, start by sitting down and thinking about what you want your life to look like, whether it's this year, next year, or longer term. It really doesn't matter. It can be any time frame. Just sit down and get it all out. It can be things like getting a new job, buying a new house, or the way you want to feel, or even just things you want to do, things you want to experience more of over the next year or the next couple of years. It really doesn't matter. Let your thoughts run wild. And once you have a good idea of what those things are, you can have a look at magazines and have a look at Pinterest to look for images that represent those things. It's a really good idea to make sure those images make you feel something, because then it's even more powerful and effective. There are so many inspiring images on Pinterest and online in general, but I'm not going to do it that way.
I decided to use myself as inspiration for my vision board and use photos of my own experiences instead of pictures that I find online. If you have photos that trigger certain memories or feelings, they can be really effective. When writing your list of things that you want, think about times in your life you may have had a glimpse of what that feels like, even in the tiniest way. For example, if you want to travel, you might have a photo of yourself on a trip that reminds you of how much you love travel. Look through your photo libraries and see if there's anything you already have that can represent your dream. If you don't have many photos of your own to use, you can find pictures on Pinterest. Just try and look for photos that trigger a feeling. The more you can attach feelings to the photo, the better able you are to visualize it and then work towards it. I found some photos in my photo library and turned them into stickers, any excuse to use my cutting machine. But rather than sticking them straight in, I cut round them to lay them out in advance and position them where I wanted to, leaving enough space to write up an affirmation next to each photo. Affirmations are simple positive statements, and if you repeat them often enough, you start to believe them and can then make positive changes to your life. I have a whole video explaining how to create your own affirmations when I set my own up last year. You might already have affirmations or reminders that you want to use on your spread, but if you don't, it's worth looking at them online to find some that resonate with you. I've written a blog post to support this video with some affirmation ideas that you could use for different categories. I'll leave the link in the description box if you'd like to check that out. While you're over there, feel free to sign up to my weekly newsletter if you're interested in receiving simple thoughts and ideas on mindfulness or personal growth every week. I found an old photo of when I did my first 10k race. It made me think of the first time I went for a run and I couldn't breathe. I thought I'd never be able to get into running. Then I got a job and moved into a tiny flat that had a really horrible bathroom. I joined a gym near my work which had really nice showers, and I used to convince myself to just pop in after work and walk on the treadmill for 10 minutes just so I could use the nice shower. I did that day after day. As my body and mind got used to doing that, I started to increase the speed a bit, and it turned into a mix of a walk and a run. Eventually, without even realising when it happened, I was running 25-minute 5Ks and signing up to this 10k race. I remember feeling fit and strong, and when I look at this photo, it brings back all of those feelings and reminds me that I can do it. Using myself as inspiration will trigger more powerful feelings than if I'd chosen pictures of strangers who are fit and strong. With this photo, I'm going to write up a reminder. Getting in shape is something I can accomplish. Around this sort of time, me and my husband got really into hiking and climbing mountains and had such an amazing time climbing different mountains around the world. We even climbed Kilimanjaro on our honeymoon, so I stuck in a picture of us at the top of Mount Kilimanjaro to remember the exciting adventures and opportunities we can open up by being healthy and strong. I added the affirmation, "I'm excited about the adventures in my future." I then have this picture of me on a trip to Bali, and it was really peaceful and serene. I wish I could create that feeling every day, no matter where I am or what I'm doing. So I'm sticking this photo in with the affirmation, "I choose peace." I also want to feel a sense of freedom in my everyday life, and I have this photo of me and the kids having fun on our annual camping trip in France. It's like the perfect moment was captured in this photo, with all of us just having fun and doing our own thing, but also together. This just makes me think of fun and freedom, maybe because that's exactly what I was feeling at the time. So I'll stick this photo in and I'll write, "I choose to embody freedom in all that I do." With freedom, I also want flexibility. I'm using this picture of me doing yoga at a yoga retreat to represent the different types of flexibility I want in my life. Seeing this photo reminds me that I want to do more yoga again. There's also the flexibility that I want from my life, which is one of the reasons I started this channel and my whole brand, in the hope that I can do something for a living that gives me flexibility, purpose, and joy. I added the affirmation, "I am free to create the life that I want." I also want to travel more again and explore the world with my family when it's actually safe to do so. So I'm including some pictures here from a 3-month trip we did around Asia on my first maternity leave. I'm adding the affirmation, "I am full of excitement as I travel and explore everything this world has to offer." I'd like to grow this channel and my brand overall. I have ideas and goals related to products and projects that I want to do, and I know the direction I want the whole brand to go in. So I chose this picture of me with my goals page, and it's from the video I did where I set up my goals and explained my 3-step process for setting goals mindfully. Feel free to check that video out, I'll link it in the cards. I added the affirmation, "I am worthy of success." I purposefully put this one on the page with photos of peace, exploration and growth, because those are all the things that I want my brand to represent and what I want to keep sharing with you all. Finally, I want to keep growing and learning, so I'm sticking in a photo of me reading a book, which is my favourite way to learn and grow. I've written in, "I am learning and growing every day." This is a really good reminder to have, because sometimes I can forget and I just think that I'm being lazy or accomplishing nothing, but I am actually learning and growing every day. It was really inspiring doing this, and you feel a sense of clarity once it's done, and you can see it all on the page. It's also a nice reminder to take photos of memories and moments that you can potentially use in the future. So keep snapping, capture the moments, small or big, and you never know, you might be using them in the future to inspire yourself to keep going. If you feel inspired to create a vision board, tag me on Instagram so I can see and share it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.